Hello and welcome back. Susan Zumo here, intuitive and originator of soul patterning harmonics. Well, the theme for this week is about honoring yourself. And in order to do that, you have to know who you are. And so the questions that I was asked this week are, who are you? Do you know who you are? How are you honoring yourself? How are you honoring where you are right at this moment? Are you looking to the future? Are you looking to the past? Are you looking at things within yourself that you are unhappy with? Or things that you judge to be not right or not good? We can grow and we can learn and we can change without judging ourselves to be not right or not good. And there's a fine hair there, but it's an important distinction. Because one honors where you are and works to move forward and to progress. And the other just has you sit in judgment of self. And really that's not good. That's a different kind of frequency that doesn't always lead to a positive or healthy conclusion. So the question is, where are you? What do you know about yourself? What do you know? And what we know is fundamental to everything that happens to us and to every perception that we have about ourselves, others, and the events happening to us and around us. Do we know that life is good? Do we know that people are bad? Do we know that no one can be trusted? Do we know that we're safe? Do we know that we're unsafe? What do you know? This is a great time to examine and explore what you know about yourself, about others, and the world around you. You might say it's about our beliefs, but many times our beliefs and what we know are contradictory. I believe the world can be a wonderful, beautiful place, but I know it's not. And so there's a place within us that needs to be reconciled and something needs to change. This week in September, and actually the entire rest of the year, I'm hearing, not just 1 week, is a good time to examine what we know and to determine if we want to change what we know to match what we believe. Of course, do we want to change what we believe to match what we know? I know that we are going to find ourselves in the year ahead and in the coming years after that in a beautiful world. Do I believe that we're going to get there anytime soon? I have to think about that, right? I have to see if my beliefs match what I know. And this is the challenge and the question that we're being asked, all of us, at this time to answer for ourselves. That's how we determine what our world will look like. And if all of us do that together, we can know and we can believe something absolutely wonderful. I was reminded today that when you laugh, you're laughing on the same frequency that millions of people around the world are experiencing. Everyone who's laughing at this moment is laughing on the same frequency you are. That's absolutely phenomenal. Everyone who is unhappy at this moment is unhappy at the same frequency as everybody else on the planet experiencing that same feeling. And this can increase and bolster what you're feeling and experiencing as well as everybody else. And so this is what we mean when we say we are all one and we are all connected. We all support and create that frequency for ourselves and others. And so again, We're being asked and challenged to create something wonderful, to create a frequency for ourselves that will match in harmonious vibration with everyone else in the universe at the same frequency and at the same time, even if they're not in the same place. That creates a harmonic jump that brings us up an octave and lifts everyone. This is how we create something wonderful or something terrible. And this is why they keep saying, stop listening to negative news. Stop being aware of negativity if it's going to affect your frequency. If you can read something and move on, you're good. If you can look at something and move on, you're good. But if you feel yourself dropping into lower frequencies of doubt and despair and discouragement, don't do it. Don't contribute to that frequency. That's why these events and this information is being given to us now to hold the collective at a lower frequency than where we want or need to be. And so humor, laugh, surround any event, information, or thought in light. Send it love for healing, rather than wallow in those emotions, in those frequencies. That's going to make all the difference. And you'd be surprised. You might not believe that just you doing that all by your own lonesome is going to have any impact. But remember, when you are doing, saying, thinking, feeling, believing something, you are on the same energetic as everybody else in the world and in the universe at the same time. It's not just you all by yourself anymore. That belief has to be dispelled. And this is something that you can know. And so we go back to today's original question. What do you know? What do you know about yourself? What do you know about the world? What do you believe? And does what you know and what you believe match? We are in an unstoppable progression to a beautiful world that can only be delayed but not stopped. This I know and this I believe. And I hope you do too. Because what that means is that my thoughts, my frequency, my beliefs, my love for self, for humanity, and for God is going to help us move faster, move forward. It's going to shrink the timeline. I know that time is accordion-like. If I do absolutely nothing at all, if I don't love myself anymore, if I don't release any more fear, if I don't live in this world, then that's going to delay and expand time until I do. So if I keep moving forward one step at a time, the world moves forward one step at a time. And if all of us start moving together, then the snowball starts to pick up steam and gets bigger and bigger and bigger until we're not pushing it, we're chasing it. And that's very exciting for an impatient person who wants to see us get to where we're going to be. I hope you'll join me, and I hope you'll use this time that we have in the remaining year to determine for yourself who you are, what you know, what you're going to honor within self, and how you're going to know what you believe and move forward and act on that. And so that's the message for this week. I would love to hear what you think about that and what your thoughts are. about the future, about your now, and about who you are. We have a lot to share with one another. This is my way of sharing what I know and what I believe with you. And so you can feel free to share what you know and what you believe in a spiritual and uplifting way. And so I thank every single one of you for watching these videos, for commenting, and for being on the same frequency that I'm on as we envision a glorious future for ourselves and those we love. Until next week, many blessings to you and yours.